RightonQuelive, we are live. And the last two episodes, I've been in a really good mood. Today, I'm not in as good of a mood because niggas going nig. One guest is here. He was late. The other guest is even later on his way. But we still gonna keep it moving. The man is here today. It's the second time here. Introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? My name's Veli.
And the first time he was here is a Godson Groupies episode.
How you remember that? You remember
Everybody always wonder how I remember shit. I just always do.
Yeah.
And so, quick before we get into the topics, quick recap of what you do and what you about and all that shit.
So a few things. One, I'm founder of Veli brand, so we do concerts and tours here in the city, and obviously outside the city with the tours. I manage an artist from Camden named Mir Fontaine, who's doing very well for himself right now. We just did Made in America.
Talk heavy.
We did a few other things coming up. I just signed this pop group called Best Friends.
I've been meaning to look into them, didn't do it yet.
Very excited about them. So I run Veli brand. I manage two artists, and as well as I work with a good friend of mine named Solomon, who used to manage Triple X, Ski Mask, a few others, and he got a joint venture, which is a partnership label with Republic Records. So in the beginning of the year, he hired me to pretty much be the GM and help run this label through Republic. So I've been doing that as well.
Okay.
It's probably something else I can't think of right now. But
so much.
That's probably the top three things.
Yeah, Kendrick. I do something for Kendrick. I thought of damn. But okay, so on that note, speaking of artists, I meant to talk about this last episode, but it just slipped my mind. Mac Miller. I saw today, it might have been yesterday, when Schoolboy Q said he decided that he's not ready to drop his album because he's just fucked up about the Mac Miller passing. Mm-hmm. And it just further confirmed and solidified that this celebrity death really was different.
It's crazy because I felt it. Because I was actually in my old college. I was up in the area and I was talking with the dean of the school. And when I walked out, somebody texted me saying Mac Miller 2. I was like, what are you talking about? And because this is the day after Rich Quick died, the guy from Philly. Right. And then so my friend, who was a friend of Rich, said, damn, Mac Miller 2. And I was like, wait, for what? What do you mean? And that's when he said he died. I was sad for a few days. It's crazy because I tried to go on my SoundCloud and see if I liked any Mac Miller songs. I don't think I even heard one really.
A Mac Miller song?
Yeah, I've heard of some, but I don't
personally listened to it.
Yeah, and I have none.
And you still felt it.
It's on my SoundCloud, I felt it because I don't know. That was really unexpected. You know what I mean? Like, he was no trouble. He was quiet. I didn't even know he was a drug user or nothing like that. You know what I mean? He just was out the media. So it was real sad.
Yeah, I was at work and I was in the full-fledged middle of a conversation, and then somebody like, yo, like, Mac Miller died? And I was like, it really just stopped me, which I had to go look at my phone just to confirm, like, it was gonna make a difference. I had to look at my phone, cause that shit, and I'm always the person, when I see celebrity deaths, I see people going crazy, I just be like, whatever. But there's really, I'm not even, he wasn't my favorite rapper. I definitely I listen to all his projects. I like him as a rapper and shit like that, as an artist, musician. But it was something about, like I said, seeming random. And also, what I really came to the conclusion, it was like his energy and his vibe he put out into like the culture and industry. Because Eminem, right? Eminem, one of the biggest rappers ever. He could have died, overdose and all, at the Eminem show, peak era, and I don't think it would. Of course, people would have been crazy, but I don't think it would have been the same type of energy, though. You look at all people I was talking about Mac Miller, it was all just like, yo, man, he did this for me, he did boom, boom, boom. This, I really can't believe this shit hurt, this and that. Cause I feel really, I've never even seen him like in a bad mood on the, of course, a public. Never seen him like not smiling, like, I never heard a bad rumor about him. Like, he just seemed like a cool ass dude versus other artists who, of course, go through their same demons, drug addict, shit that way. But it's like,
I think it was more
energy's different.
Yeah, I think a lot of energy had to go with, like, it was just like you said, there's no negative vibes with him, like, and there was really nothing bad you can say, because it wasn't like the drug from what I saw, again, I wasn't a true fan, but from what I saw, the whole drug abuse thing wasn't really even known like that to the public.
Only really to the fans.
Yeah, so it was like, it's not like it was something like was expected, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like he was strung out publicly, you know what I'm saying? So,
and even with his drug use that he did speak about, it wasn't like, a lot of people are real critical. Well, some people are real critical nowadays. A lot of the drug usage in the rap and shit like that, whatever. But his was never in like the stereotypical outrage me. It wasn't like, yo, I'm on a Zan. It was always like, like, you know, it was more like, yo, like I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
I actually don't really want to be taking these drugs or depressed type shit. Whatever. It was never the glorification of it.
Yeah, no, for
so
sure.
I think that's why people like really relate to, and that's why I hit people a little harder. So I saw that Schoolboy's pushing back. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. That of course they were friends shit like that, but the fact that it's affecting your output, if you to move on with your life, just on some music. And we're not even saying you can't be affected. Person was to be like, yo, I can't even drop this album.
Yeah,
this is a lot.
You know what's crazy? It's kind of similar, but I saw a tweet and it said I forgot what it was, but it was something like taking or drinking. It had to do with drinking, but it said all drinking is borrowing tomorrow's happiness that you have to pay back.
So,
but you can like apply it to anything. You know what I mean? And it's like for me personally, it's like I don't really shame or shame anybody for doing drugs. But you know, I personally don't think I could ever even. I barely even like, bro. I smoke weed once a year, and that's if I'm super drunk, and like I'm like, fuck it, let me take a hit. I can curse, right? Yeah, I say fuck it, let me take a hit. And but other than that, bro, I'm totally against all that stuff. Like but I couldn't even stomach doing it. Like, bro, it's a video on my Instagram. I can't even stomach a shot. Like I drink beer. I drink beer like crazy, but like. That's just the smallest of drugs. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol is a drug, but that's the smallest of drugs. I couldn't even imagine like doing like weed and coke, like knowing like the effects of it, like just to make me feel better. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, and on that note, I'm gonna segue into Russ. But before we get off, it's like, cause I definitely drink. I'm a drink, but I'm the type of drinker where it's like I don't drink often, but when I do, I just go to fuck in, whatever. Because I'm just in that vibe. We turn up. I want to have a good time, shit like that, whatever. But even when I do that, this shit is nasty. It's not like for the most part, alcohol, liquor, this shit is nasty.
Well,
so I always be like, how I can't see myself even being an alcoholic, like a true alcoholic, waking up drinking a pint and shit. I'm like, nigga, what? Like,
yeah, that's why. Well, I had to cut out liquor. Well, I cut out liquor for a lot of reasons, but even now with beer, like I know my limit. Like I could drink like 6 to 7 beers, and be cool. Sometimes 8, but I know if I push it, like even beer, the small things such as beer, that headache the next morning ain't worth it. Yo, like it's just like, no, I don't want to feel like this.
Yeah.
I like feeling normal when I wake up. You know what I mean? So it's like that stops me from doing a lot. You know
but stop me. Like I don't drink. I try to drink cheap shit. Cause for the most part, I could drink a whole bunch of shit. Unless I really go to like really crazy on some birthday shit, I could be good the next day. As long as I ain't some cheap. Somebody slid some E&J into the mix. I'm like, oh, like
I'm good, man. Like I'm good, bro. I despise drinking liquor. Like I really just prefer beer. Like I'm at that point in my life where just give me beer, I'm good.
You like wine?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Not really. Like I'll drink it, but it's like beer is my top 5 choices. And then sometimes I won't drink if there's no beer, like the beer I want. I learned about myself too. I'm not a real beer lover. I just like and stuff like that. Yeah, cause like
I'm with liquor. I'm not drinking anything and everything. Like,
yeah, but it's times where I've had like cause they got like beer gardens. So I go in there and I look at different lagers. But I do know I like lagers. So I go in there and I try different lagers. I know that I don't like IPAs. I don't like stouts. But I try them lagers. I'm like, yo, this is trash. So I realized, you know what? Just give me a Yingling. Give me some other substitutions if that's not available, and I'm good. Or else I won't drink at all. Like I don't need it.
Russ. Do you hate Russ like the rest of the world?
I love Russ.
You love Russ?
Yeah.
I think it's very interesting the fuck Russ thing like on the internet. Like,
I like Russ, cause man, Russ do what he want, and Russ isn't he's not a puppet. And I really don't understand why a lot of people don't like him. I've seen this, a lot of this from like how he became a little peep and stuff like that for doing the drugs, stuff like that. I guess that's where he gets a lot of his flack from, but I love Russ. I mean, look, man, everybody hating on him, ain't nobody worth more than him, so that's all that matters. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. Like, dude hit the Forbes list, 15 mil.
And he got fans. Like, it ain't like all.
He sat on stadiums, bro.
Yeah, like
the same stadiums that people glorify Travis Scott. The same stadiums that he doing, Russ doing the same thing.
Yeah, I first heard about him like a year or 2 ago on the Rap Radar podcast, and I was just like, he was saying all the shit he was saying now back then. I was like, who is this nigga? I've never heard this person. So that's the first thing that caught me. I'm like, this nigga, like you said, doing numbers. He has real fans, cultivated a real core fan base, and it's not just like the way he talks, you would think it'd be like the underground type currency jump, but no, it's just a mass amount of people that I don't know where they be at. They just buy tickets all the time. No, I don't see these niggas out.
It's
But
crazy.
yeah, but I definitely
Russ a
respect.
lot.
I like that he speak his mind, and I think that, you know, like you said earlier, like you against drug usage, and people glorifying shit like that. Because at the end of the day, my nigga, that shit ain't cool. Like, it really not to be a fucking fiend and to be an addict and to be just talking about all the fucking time and to be make yourself just a victim to the shit. Because like, if you got demons or you got this and that, all right. But we don't just keep enabling the cycle of like just the victim and the addict behavior, so you can spiral out of fucking control and make
At the end of the day,
positive
bro, that shit hurts. Like, it literally hurts.
Yeah.
Like, it literally hurts. It's like.
So for him to just speak against it, and he don't be putting people down. This not be just saying, yo, like I don't like how y'all pushing shit on kids who don't know any better.
Yeah.
I don't see how y'all can really hate that, or whatever. If you unless you like truly hate, you know, some people we on the internet shit. People won't follow what they follow. But people who really just genuine, like, yo, this nigga just whack for doing this. It's like.
But that's another thing. A lot of these people that's saying, for example, like the Russ and Smoke Perp thing, how Russ had people beat Smoke Perp up. I mean, a lot of people are saying it's whack is like 15-year-old white kids. Not supreme. Like, it's not, to me personally, nothing whack with what Russ did. I respect it. Especially when you moving like you want to see Future putting hands on somebody.
Ever.
Like when you get to a certain level, you get people to do it. Like you don't do no dirty work. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? And end of the day, if you talking shit on somebody, you gotta be prepared for what they bring.
Especially the certain shit you saying.
Yeah.
Like you like, yo, this Russ album. Like again, ain't like to take anything how they want to take it. But if someone really just genuinely say, yo, like Russ music really just trash, and just left it at that, whatever. But like I said, people be having this energy towards him where they're trying to tear him down. So if you doing that, you get what come back to you, whatever.
Like, well, the thing with Smoke Purpose, I heard that he like put his sister thing and his boy's daughter on the thing. So he deserved really he put his boy, some 5-year-old kid, you think he's put his friend's 5-year-old daughter as a Twitter handle or something like that, and then the sister as an Instagram handle.
Nigga, what? Like,
but it's like, bro, it's social media, bro. People think like they can't get touched. You know what I mean? And it's just like. It's crazy, you know what I mean? But the people that are saying that's wrong is 15 white kids, blah, blah, blah. They never really been in a fight. I'm not no street dude, but I understand some things. Like, yo, if you gotta be prepared with whatever somebody bring. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo.
Especially if you're on some big ass platform. And then I saw what just solidified the edge of some 2018 internet shit is when the bull, I don't know if it was one of them niggas, he tweeted whatever saying, yo, I just talked to Russ on the phone. This was good.
Young Bands, and then he
came back and said, fuck him. That was my manager, it wasn't me.
Yeah,
like,
I'll be honest, bro. A lot of these people dweebs, man. Like, a lot of these people straight dweebs, and it's like, I'm getting to the point where it's like, yo, it's corny. Like, it's certain things I don't want to even be affiliated with in the industry. I don't care if it's big or small. Like, if it's not, if I think they dweebs, it's like dudes are dweeb for that. You know what I'm saying? It's corny.
I really never heard of him though. Like, and I feel a lot of these niggas. Again, of course, I know you just know more about the music space than I do. Whatever, but these niggas really be popping up like weeds. Like, I don't know where the fuck these niggas be coming from.
They do.
The
music is not good. The music is not good, and it's sad. It's crazy.
I don't get it. I don't know.
They got a platform though, man. It's crazy.
Do you fuck with No Jumper?
No.
Adam 22?
No, I don't.
Yeah, cause I be feeling like. I remember like a few people like a long time ago, like, yo, nah, how you don't like No Jumper? It's like I've never listened to him, but every time I see an episode, I be like, I have no interest in listening to the niggas he be talking to. Like, it's all trash shit.
It's all trash, and then you know, all that glorifying the drug culture stuff.
Yeah.
He's one of them to me, and
I mean, culture vibes from him, but he just be.
Yeah, man, I just think he's a cornball. I think he's a dweeb too. I just started liking academics, honestly. I started liking act. I only started liking act. I hate act just as much as I hate it. I hate act more than I hated the dude Adam first. But I started liking act because I like Everyday Struggle, and he's funny to me. Yeah, I still watch it. I mean, honestly, I never watched it with Joe Budden.
Gotcha.
Because I just really got into watching like stuff like that. I did, and I fell off. But I like him because sometimes he say some real shit. I mean, he was fucked up when he first started with whole. I thought he was doing some crazy shit with like the Chi-Town, as far as like the whole drill scene. I thought that was corny, but he's been saying some good stuff. So I like that. Sometimes.
Yeah, I've always said like from like on Everyday Struggle and like before I see occasional YouTube clips or whatever. I'm like, yo, this nigga's he a weirdo. He a nut. Like, he a lame ass nigga. But he be saying real shit a lot of times, whatever. Like logical sound shit. Now, his weirdo dweeb and shit just be pushing through a lot of times. I just be like, you really like grown ass man. Close
no, for sure.
14-year-old and shit. She's just kind of weird.
No,
but,
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
you gotta respect his grind because he built all this shit.
He did. Everybody got their own way of making it. You know, some with less dignity than others. You know, that's just to each his own. You know what I mean? For me personally, it's not for me. Not just with him, just in general, but to each his own. You know what I mean? I don't. But you know, I'm not a fan of Adam or you know whatever. I mean, you know.
You know, he said the same thing about Russ. He said he tried to jump me.
Yeah, because he said something, then he do smack him at the store. Yo, end of the day, yo, it depends on how you say it. Like, you can say, like, yo, I'm not interested in Russ' album, but the tweet had something like,
it was
verified. I want to say, fuck Russ, your album's trash.
I saw another one said, what would you rather do, Russ or Xanax? I saw that.
What's the point? You know, like, what's the point? You know what I mean? It's like literally, what's the point? Like, if I tweeted somebody or about somebody and I said, yo, this dude is trash. But I took it overboard, like how they do, be like, yo, fuck this dude. Like, that's different from saying he's trash. You fuck that's personally.
Yeah.
And if I'm running the show and they literally at the door trying to jump me, I shouldn't have talked.
Brought the energy.
I mean, I bought the energy, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. So if Adam running the store and you talking like, would you rather do Russ or Xanax, or you saying fuck Russ, and two dudes at the store to smack your bald head, that's on you, bro. Like, you gotta move smarter. You gotta get some, you know what I'm saying, security. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you believe in the idea of an industry plant?
I think it's stuff in place for artists to grow more fluidly than other. I think stuff is put in your face a lot more. And so yeah, I would say yeah.
Can you think of some industry plants?
I know I've read that the dude Silento was an industry plant. Remember the dude with Nene? Watch me whip, watch me.
But he didn't take off though.
That dance was big.
It definitely was.
And I read there was some stuff with, like, I might be wrong. Some stuff with Madonna had some digital company where they could like predict trends. So he was like a trend that they put together.
Madonna?
It was. I might be wrong.
Deep,
I literally might be wrong, but I did read something about him being a plant.
You know, a lot of people like call Russ a industry plant as a part of the fuck Russ hate. And this is my thing with it, right? So I've heard his story. To me, it makes perfect sense. Yo, I was trash, or not trash, but I was nothing for all these amount of years. I did this for 3. It ain't like he said, yo, I put out 4 songs shit to go. He's like, yo, I put out a song a week for 3 years, and that shit finally caught fire. I kept honing my skill. All right, cool. I believe that, whatever. But then some people like, no, but his dad's like the head of this advertisement firm that works with the label he's now signed to, this and that and that. I was really like, but you can't fake the ticket sales though.
I don't think you can fake the ticket sales, but at the end of the day, it's just like, you can tell.
And I don't see this nigga nowhere, so what is an advertising firm doing? Like?
I mean, like, you can almost tell. It's like, if nobody coming to the shows, then chances are they're a plant. Or it's just like, I feel like if you see a lot of people in the industry talking about somebody before you hear a song, then I think that's signs of a plant being grown. You know what I mean? But if you hear the song, but you hear people talking about them, that's different. But if you really just hear the name, and then you hear the song, I think that's where you get the plantish type of thing. And they get all type of reviews and press, but you still ain't never hear a song. It's just like, I mean, it's deep out there.
I've been feeling like all these weed plant niggas, like, to be sprouting, I've been feeling like they gotta be plants. No pun intended, because I really don't know where these things be coming from.
Now, there's definitely a lot of plants that don't work, but I
feel like a lot of these niggas, they just be everywhere, like the color hair.
Yeah, for sure.
How you got 20,000 followers already?
Also,
like?
I think a lot of it comes from no identity, and it's not even so much a plant. It's like, because these a lot of these labels, they don't really look at you for until you get 100,000 followers and a million streams. So a lot of it comes from like, the culture is just follow. They be following whoever, you know what I mean? So it's like, if you put if you put some Drizzy in here, get a color and start talking about lean and you know, just say A or whatever, a bunch of ad libs, and that they can nod their head to, you gonna boost up like that anyway. You know what I mean?
The way people follow people is always fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Cause I really be thinking like, how are you following this person?
A lot of them get cosigns from the artists that's similar, that's on a higher level. Though.
No, but not even artists though. Like just general. Like just think about all the millions of Instagram pages. Like for instance, I watch Black Ink, my guilty pleasure. And do you watch Black Ink?
Nah.
Okay. You
Nah.
know anything about this?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know Sky?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Sky got this whole storyline where she lost her son, found her son, all that shit, whatever, right? So Sky is Sky, and she got two sons who don't do shit but fight their mom on Black Ink or whatever.
The one dude I know. The one dude crazy.
Yeah. And because one day I just saw her on Explorer page and she was with, oh, they talking now, that's what's up, whatever. Click on this page, they had like 50,000 followers. I was like, what the fuck? I was really trying to wrap this in my mind, like, what would make somebody follow Sky's son? Like, Sky, I get, like, great, I wouldn't follow Sky either. You know, she got nice titties now. But it's like, why follow him? And it's like, but people do, like, people follow cats. And, you know, I was talking about with somebody the other day, like Joe Budden and son, their baby got to pay. People follow the baby page. It's just like, what?
People really be obsessed with other people's lives.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And want to see, because, like, again, that's why I like the Explorer page at times. They're like, all right, certain shit just come across. Oh, yeah. I see this. Now I can keep scrolling. I don't need to follow this person necessarily.
Nah, people really be, like, obsessed.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, what's it called? The notifications be on and everything. Like, they, like...
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. They know everything.
You be following Instagram chicks?
Yeah.
Who you be following? Who you got in your repertoire? Because I am a habitual non-follower. I don't follow, but, you know, I know names, so I do Explore page. Searching names. I got names on deck, but I don't follow.
I follow some, obviously, because they nice to look at.
Of course. What else are you gonna follow him for? No, I'm just curious, see what the taste is like. What's in the stable?
Stephanie Santiago.
She's bad. She's nice.
One that nobody knows about, Lady Lieber.
I don't know her.
She's true from Atlanta.
Look her up, say.
Amazing. I was on Bria Miles years ago.
She looked better now though. I remember from back in the day too.
Yeah, Bria Miles.
She OG.
It's a few more I gotta think of, but
okay.
That's probably like.
I respect that.
But I don't even watch Bria Miles.
Stephanie OG too though. Like,
she is, but she's like rejuvenated herself. She's different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, the Gonzalez twin, the one I want to say it's Dylan. Yeah, I want to say it's Dylan.
They pretty.
One of them. The one that's like super thick.
Oh. Okay.
I follow her.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't really look like that no more. Like when I see them, when I scroll and they come on.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't really on any page like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, cause my man, he showed me this picture of the day, this page of the day. He was just like, I just spent a lot of time on this page because he was just too excited to even tell me about. He's like, oh, this show, she had the water coming down, this and that.
Oh no, honestly,
I had to press like. I was like, all right, my nigga.
I'm watching full videos, man. It's cool to look at, but it's all teased, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, I was like, all right, my man, you liked it? Like she know you? Like, what's up? Like, Mayor Fontaine, what's going on with him lately?
Well, we just.
I saw you later did Made in America Macaron 20 came out not too long ago.
No, well, that was in March. We just been keeping the brand up.
Right, but
we did Made in America. That was a dream come true. I was on a high until I'm very mellow. I don't really be stuff happen. I don't really care too much. But I didn't really realize we were doing Made in America until 10 minutes before he was about to go on. They started chanting his name. I was like, oh, this is real. You know what I mean? And it was a very good crowd. When he went on, it was about 200 people there. Then because we were on a small stage, then by the time he got off, it was like 350. So it was a good crowd. And everybody started screaming his name. It was probably more than 200, honestly. But everybody started screaming his name. And I was like, yo, like this is nice.
Yeah, that's what's interesting about like the festival scene. Because I feel like when you know the tickets that you push and you're confident in your brand, I guess it's really not a crapshoot. Yeah. But you still never know because like you said, you never did Made in America. So you're like, could you really anticipate that people gonna be screaming his name? Like that's really
it was crazy because it's like we're the first act of the day, and I was talking to my man Joe. Joe is at Live Nation, does like all the stuff, and he was like, yo. You going on at 12? I mean at 1. I didn't care what time you're going on.
Sorry about that, my G.
You good?
I'm good. What's up, man?
Niggas going nig and the second guest is down here. But continue what you're saying, Bill.
We was going at 1, and Joe was like, yo, like don't worry about it. 1 is the best time because nobody else was going on, and nobody else in his genre was going on. So people flock. So it was dope.
That's
Everybody started saying his name, and I was like, damn, we really doing Made in America. And I didn't really get off a high until like 2-3 days later. I was like, yo, we really did it. And so it meant a lot.
Okay, before we continue, introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Calvin. Everyone knows me as H or H88. Co-founder, creative director of the Sound Gallery Studios in Philly. Good to see my man Veli. I ain't seen him in a minute. What's up, man?
What's up?
I thought it would be a good mix.
Chilling, man. Chilling.
And we'll get back to your story.
Okay.
But so how do you feel about how the brand and the movement of Mary Fontaine is developing at this point, or whatever? Like, you feeling great? Like, we could do more.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's great. We can do more because everybody's sleeping.
You think people sleeping?
A lot of people sleeping.
Why?
A lot of industry sleeping.
Okay.
It's a lot of people like the music, but everybody says a lot of people say it's early, and a lot of times we come across people who are hesitant to make certain things happen.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter because we just keep doing what we do. Like, I don't know too many artists that was on Made in America without a booking agent. We don't got none of that. You know what I mean? And a lot of stuff we do is literally independent. So it's just like, we just gonna keep doing it, man. And I'm really excited to see what happens more so for Mary, because I know he goes through a lot. You know what I mean? And it is tough a lot of times getting no's from different people.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to see the tables turn.
Okay, and quick before we move on, rank his projects.
For me, I've only been a part of 3, so I can only speak on what I've been a part of. But I would say,
do you remember the Southside joint too? Compilation group?
yeah.
Put that in there too. I don't even fuck with that joint, like.
I'm gonna do the solo albums.
Okay, I mean, he was all through that shit, like.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It was like Wayne on We Are Young Money. Like.
For sure, no, I can only speak on the solo ones.
Okay,
though.
fair enough.
But honestly, I would say Camden, probably number 1. Number 2, Macaroni. Who's Watching the Kids? And Macaroni to number 3.
Okay.
But that's only because, actually, no, I'm gonna go with Who's Watching the Kids, then Camden, and Macaroni because Who's Watching the Kids started off for us when it comes to like the industry looks, and then Camden was the first release that we did with a label which is 300, and so for those reasons I gotta put it above Macaroni and Tony. But when it comes to music, I don't know, it's really hard to rank, man, but because I feel like we still gotta get there, so it's like I can't really say one better than the other, because you know what I mean.
Okay.
But
I like
if I had to choose, I say those 3.
Guys, yeah, I'll go Camden, then Kids, then Tony. But
Did I say that?
that was your first time you switched it to Kids, then to Camden.
Oh, all right.
Sir, talk more about yourself. So you mentioned the Sound Gallery, so exactly what you do and how you get into that.
Yeah, so I co-founder of the Sound Gallery. It's a music company based in Philly. We started it in like 2013. It's a music company. We specialize in artist discovery, recording studios, and live events. So we throw shows, showcases, curate different types of events, and we have multiple recording studios.
Okay.
And we have plans of opening up more eventually.
And you actually do the sound engineering?
Yeah, sometimes I do. I'm not the only engineer. We have a team. Shout out to Army Zen, my man Solomon Caesar, Dre. They produce as well. They engineer as well. My man Marcus Black, who he engineers as well, and he runs the location in Tampa, Florida. So.
Okay. How long you been doing it now? At least with this.
Yeah, I say like 4 years, 5 years, something like that. Yeah.
So on that note of music, what do you guys think of the latest like EP culture? Like, we had the Kanye debacle, the good music shit, whatever. A lot of people dropping. I've noticed this actually since last year. I remember when Vince Staples did Prima Donna and shit, when people thought he was doing an album, they did the EP. So what do you think about EPs or just shorter albums and projects per se? Do you like it? You want more?
I'm a fan
you
of
like
it.
the Kanye good music shit?
Yeah, I fuck with Kanye. I mean, I like the format of short bodies of work. I'm definitely a fan of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's like a right or wrong way. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely drop. I'm also a fan of dropping a lot of music too. I just feel like it just depends on the artist and like, what they're trying to come across and their narrative and how they're trying to roll themselves out. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm a fan too, because I want to concentrate on a small body of work. Like, I feel like you got like 15, 18 songs. It's like you can't really focus on. You know what I mean? You just like your attention is too spread out. So I like a small like 7, 8.
Do Do you think that only depends on like the cachet of the artist? Like maybe when you build up certain rapport with the world and the public,
I feel like
that
it's
you're
tiring.
afforded more songs. You think nobody should be doing like 15, 16?
Nah, I just feel like it's tiring. You know what I mean? So for example, like NBA YoungBoy,
Okay.
that's my favorite artist right now.
Okay.
I listen to him a lot.
Shout out to his feature on YG album when he ran that shit. But hey, man, you told me the songs to listen to.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not for me.
I don't know.
I feel like him how I feel about your man 21, where I'm with the features, can't
You don't
do the
fuck with
solo
the solo
music,
shit.
can't do the solo.
The solo, yo, man.
I
So
fuck with NBA. He's alright. I fuck with the shit.
Oh, he moving right now. I respect it.
Well, I like, so he literally just put out 4 EPs, well,
I heard,
three
yeah.
EPs with 4 songs each.
They was with
And-
Kevin Gates too, right? Or some
Well,
collabs?
one was Kevin Gates,
Okay.
and then he had 2 other ones, and then he had then a 4th thing he put out was an album with 4 new ones and the EP on all of them.
Oh, some weekend shit. Gotcha.
Yeah, so I already knew like what to expect, but the other 4 ones, it kind of like I just like that format. I just like it, you know what I mean? So like,
basically, it was like 16 total.
16
With
total,
the 4
but
new.
it was 4 like every single week, and then the last week or whatever, it was like you did
Gotcha.
the whole 16 with 4 extra, well 12 with 4 extra.
Gotcha.
I like the way that was put out because I can concentrate on core songs. I'm like, all right, I like these, you know what I mean?
By the end, how many did you like?
I gotta look, but I think it was out of the 16. I believe it was I like 10.
Okay. Solid.
Yeah, I feel like I think it depends on the budget of the artist, really, like how much they could work the music. If you have a budget, you could drop a project with like a lot of records on it. You know what I'm saying? If you can drop a lot of content behind it and really make a rollout to really keep people excited the whole way through. You know what I mean? But obviously most indie artists don't have that. So I think that's where like the EP, it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, like Chris Brown, my man, he's like, legend. Young, cool shit.
Right.
But I be wondering how this nigga didn't go broke it. Because, like, for instance, with this last 45 track album,
That shit was fire too.
super fire.
Fire.
But I'm like,
So y'all listen to all 45 songs?
Eventually I did.
no, see, people all my friends call me obsessive. That shit was nothing to me. Of course, I didn't do it in one day.
Right, yeah.
But over a few days, I
Yeah,
eventually got to
eventually.
or whatever.
When-
And I like 37 out the 45.
So when y'all listen to music, right? Do y'all, if you hear a hot few songs, do you get stuck on those and then forget about the other ones, or you keep trying to push through and listen to everything?
I gotta finish. I gotta finish.
Yeah, the first thing I do when I really listen, I just listen to the whole album all the way through. And then I like the songs that stand out.
They
And,
gonna
I
bring
might
you
throw
back
them
more
in.
often.
Yeah. You know what I'm
So
saying?
with me, it's different because like
You gotta
like
marinate on that.
Well, no, so it's like if I'm going to album, say it's like 15 tracks, and I find like 2 or 3 I can't stop listening to,
That's
that's gonna
not
affect
like
how I hear everything else.
Gotcha.
Right.
If it don't knock like that, to me it degrades it a little bit. It's like then I can't really rock with it, so I'm gonna keep listening to what I like from that
I
album.
feel you.
That's interesting.
So that's why I can't listen to 16-track album. Because, for example, like Shy Glizzy's one of my second favorite right now. He was my favorite before YoungBoy started snapping. But I've been a Glizzy fan for years. And so his last project he put out, it was like I think it's like 16 tracks. I only listened to 4 of them.
Yeah, man.
I can't listen
Shy
to
Glizzy, I can't. You feel me? Like,
I can't listen to
knock
4.
on Shy Glizzy. There's no knock on Shy Glizzy, but that type of artist, I feel you. Like, I can't listen to 16 Shy Glizzy songs. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him, but the content is like
features
the
for
content
hooks.
it has to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, Kendrick Cole, different artists, it's easier to listen to. You would listen to a 30-song J. Cole project. You might
But
fall asleep
he's
at
saying,
points, but you know.
But I can feel him though, 'cause I think now I'm just really thinking about how many people have his similar way of like digesting
Right.
consumption. Because I'm sure he's not the only person who's like, yo, like I've heard other people say, yo, when I get track 4 and 7 and 8 really had me stuck.
Right.
And I just keep putting them shits on and on. So I was like,
Because like I don't waste my time. I don't waste 3 minutes of my life trying to see if I like this song or not.
That's real shit. Yeah, that's fair.
and if it ain't fire, like
But you listen to
Your
the whole
favorite.
album through first.
I listen to the whole album through first,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, yo, I really fuck with
And you
it.
go back to that, and that's what you bump. Like,
And that's what I bump. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, if it don't stick out to me, I'm like, damn, do I want to listen to it again?
I'll usually have like a favorite song every week or something. If I really fuck with the album, like 1 week I might really like this, then you know what I'm saying?
you know, like at least in regards to the Chris Brown album, like I said, I like 37 songs. I
that's-
loved probably 20. So
Right.
I remember
Do
my
you still listen to him?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
And like, again, if I got like, let's say I got a long drive or some shit, I could let this shit rock for the whole 37. But like,
Okay.
let's say cause I'm really into playlists and organizing
Right.
shit. So let's say I'm listening to the album, I'm gonna put all my favorites to the top and let that run through, and that'll probably be all I listen to for that span, whatever. But my friend, I remember she told me, she said, "Yo, like, no, these songs is good, but I don't love all of them." So to me, it's like kind of a waste of 20 songs, where this shit could have just been like a fire 20, because I don't love it. They cool, but they kind of run together. She said, so I kind of see what you're saying, whatever.
It really depends on the type of artist you are too. Like you said, if it's super big, like you can do that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you're like an upcoming artist, you need a core.
And niggas like, nigga, you don't deserve this much
You don't
time,
think
my
you
attention.
don't think that? I was talking to artists in the studio the other day, and they were talking about how many songs they should put on their project. You know what I'm saying? And now his friend was saying like, you know, he should make like an EP. I was saying put more songs on it, because I feel like when you're building that core, don't you think it's like important to give, you know, a little volume like on the?
I think
do
the
what I'm
volume.
saying?
I think the
I
volume's
do.
better with drops instead of tracks.
You
I
think
feel
so?
like-
Drop more often instead of putting more songs on the road.
Like if you build like a rapport with your fans, like you drop a mixtape, 15 songs, then the next one, you know what I mean? Like you build it up. You know what I'm saying? What
I
do you
feel
think?
like liking 9 out of 15 songs isn't as good as liking 3 out of 4. Because it's like,
Well, when you say liking, that's all subjective. Some people might, you know what I'm saying? Like you never know who likes what.
no, for sure.
You feel me?
But I feel like if you have like a strong, I'm gonna just say 4 to 6 just
Right.
just for conversation.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you have a strong 4 to 6, that notion of you not missing or you have more coming out, like that is gonna hold a lot of weight. Like you don't want to shoot your load. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear
Like
you.
I feel like if you maybe have, if you just starting, you have 10 to 15 tracks, you might shoot your load.
Right.
But again, it all depends on the artist.
On the
though.
artist and what
It all
type
depends
of
on the type of
music.
music.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
if you're a street artist, I might be more inclined. If I was being a street artist, I might be more inclined to only give them EP worth.
Okay.
If you making like a different type of music, like pop,
Yeah.
like R&B, I feel like you can probably do a little more, cause you tapping into different feelings.
Right.
But when you doing like trap shit, street shit, you really gonna tap into one feeling.
And
Eh,
it's funny you said.
If you're not a good artist, like
It's funny you said like again. That's why it's really all subjective. 'Cause you said you rather see a 3 out of 4 than a 9 out of 16. But I kind of rather see the 9 out of 16 because, for instance, I remember 2 Chainz did his EP, what was it called, like the zebra print cover. It had Mama Pride on it and Lamborghini Truck. Really, I love 2 songs. One was okay and one was no. So that's like a 2.5 out of 4.
Yeah, I feel
and I'm
it,
like,
I feel it.
nigga, you just gave me 2 songs, really. Like, this shit could have just been random drops. But versus someone gave me like a 15-track album, let's say I love 9, like 2, then the other maybe it's 2 skips or something. To me, I fuck with that project more than like niggas.
it's like music is so disposable now. Why not? I can imagine like from an artist standpoint, if you got songs that you feel as though the public will like, why tuck it for what? Like why?
But
Unless you have a plan, you know what I'm saying? Like
back to the original question, but still though, even though I say all that, I think for my logic of the way I look at the landscape, I think for an artist starting out though, I think like that's why I think Mayor, part of the reason being able to be successful is that he's not just overloading shit,
True, yeah,
but
definitely.
he's dropping consistently.
Calculated,
whatever,
yeah, for
like,
sure,
like when who Watch the Kids came out.
Came out 2016. Kayla came out 2017. Magnum 20 came out 2018.
Boom, and he's got features with the other
Yeah.
Southside niggas, whatever. So like versus like 20 tracks on each album, that would have just been like a lot, kinda. So, but no, the niggas like they want more consistently instead of like they gave us a bunch of shit.
On the flip side, though, to A Shed, if you tuck it too much, people might forget.
yeah.
Like,
I think that's when you come back.
People
Like
might
you
not
said,
might fall out of favor. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, all right, I'm gonna start rocking with this dude now. You know what I mean? Because music is disposable, like you said, and people go from one artist to the next. But that comes with making, if you do make timeless music, music that people can listen to in different settings, then it might not matter as much. You know what I mean? But the reason why I
that's a big
say
key, different settings.
yeah, but then but why I say sometimes it's best to hold some is because that's why that's when you build content for different stuff. Like you put out music and then you have backup content for that album, whether it be merch, videos, do a show, get the content from that, blah blah, and then you come back with something else. So people see the momentum 1 to 2, not just 1. Then you find out. Then you try to figure out where 2 is.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, when you're building, people just want to see you moving. People not gonna respect you till you moving. And it's messed up because people will respect. I personally think when you're just starting out, people will respect you more if you drop 2 8-song albums than 1 16. Because if you drop 2 8, it's like, oh, you
yeah, absolutely. It's just you're right. Absolutely.
But Cole, right? Cole's on one of the biggest levels you can be at. And I think one of the reasons he's really starting to garner some of that old energy he used to have, whatever, is that he's really moving them. Like, you know, he was on that timeline, that Kendrick timeline, but you're not Kendrick, my nigga.
Right.
But he's on that Kendrick, like, I take 2 years between, then just go ghost. But, you know, ever since KOD, he been everywhere or whatever. Even before, like, a little before KOD, he was on features, dropped KOD, now he teasing, dropped the freestyle, he teasing another project. He killing all these other features. Right? I don't know if he's gonna drop this year. That'd be fire if he do, though. But
he's gonna drop in the 4th quarter.
But I think niggas are really feeling that old energy.
Yeah.
You say next week?
Yeah, Wayne about to drop.
Oh, Wayne, yeah.
21st.
Yeah.
We'll see. don't disappoint me. What was I say? Recently, Demel talked about is will Torn ever die?
Somebody said what?
Will Torn ever die? So before you, I already know how you feel. Before y'all chime in, I saw his point. Because you know we are niggas is just. You ever seen the movie Wall-E?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, in this movie, it doesn't fucking matter. But like the point, it's an animated kid movie.
Oh, okay.
But the big theme of the movie is that in the future, niggas, people are so fucking lazy that they just don't do shit. They just want everything brought to them, whatever. And I kind of look at people like that. You know, we go on tours that way slowly but surely. So I just thinking that, you know, in the future, nigga, like, yo, just stream that shit to me. I don't have time to be going out there, whatever. Of course, a lot of people still like the live element of things, whatever. Right. So
that's never going away.
Yeah, can it ever just die? Probably
that's
not.
Never going away.
But I thought if anything, it might have just been a conversation starter. So what do y'all think the importance of touring? And also on that note, y'all can chime this in, is can every big artist be a festival artist? Or is it only distinct people that can be festival artists?
That's a good question.
And it stems from, I was thinking, like, I don't think Drake has ever done a festival, has he?
OVO Fest, that counts. Other than that, I don't really.
He hasn't headlined no.
That's a good question.
And I was thinking, like why hasn't Drake done a festival yet?
Coachella, he never did Coachella.
I don't think so.
To me, Coachella's great industry, so it's like I don't even.
What do you mean by festival?
Made in America, Lollapalooza.
Yeah, Drake never did one.
Wow. I think that's interesting.
Not that I can think of.
Yeah, but
I feel like touring is I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. I definitely hear what you're saying, like far like in the future as time goes on, I can definitely see, you know, people like getting lazy, like you said, and just having their entertainment more on demand in the crib. There's probably gonna be some fucking virtual reality shit.
Mm-hmm. You can put on some popping a little.
Yeah, like real shit. But I like, you know, touring is like the staple of all. It's the staple of music. That's how artists make money. We all know that.
Yeah, true. That alone, making
it
get out there.
And like he was saying, like Veli was saying, the live experience is that's really what it's all about. It's like you can make food at the crib, but you still would go to a restaurant. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing. So I don't think it's going anywhere.
Never in a million years.
Like,
I don't even. It's never like
maybe in like a 200 years. Like I can't see
2,000 years.
Yeah.
Like
you feel me?
Niggas is like literally flying cars.
Right.
Like, it's not happening. Like you literally like that's like you got two different sides of the spectrum that literally need that to survive. The concert production companies, Live Nations, blah blah blah,
right.
And the artists and the labels too. So three sides. Like you have like, and it's, how do you even tier an online show? How does it even make money? Like how do you?
Your camera gonna be this far.
How do you put an artist?
Your camera gonna be this far.
Right.
How do you say, this artist can fill a 200-person chat room?
Right.
Which is fine. Like it's like you have like that experience of building an act. Even booking agencies, like that's 4 things that's gonna be affected that there's never going out of business. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't never see that happening. Because like touring is very important.
I would like to see the numbers versus of touring.
Where do they even perform? Where do they perform?
Just gonna be empty.
Are they gonna perform in like? Where
well, I mean, it's saying like the numbers could drastically drop.
I want to see the numbers of this era versus like 80 years ago, like Madonna, Michael.
Because people
Prince
stream,
I'm
you know
curious.
what I'm saying? Like
people stream a lot, but I feel like people stream concerts when it's last option. Like I could see streaming a concert as a potential another way of revenue, but at the same time, I would never stream a concert. I would never stream a concert. Festival's one thing, but I'll never stream a concert when I could literally have somebody like Snapchatting and drawing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Festival's different. That's all day thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But concerts, you would different 45 minutes, but you're trying to see an act for maybe 45 minutes to an hour, so you can really, you know, you see people Snapchat, you live through the Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? Or the grams. I don't ever see it when I stop, bro.
Gotcha. On that note, showcases, concerts, and upcoming artists, do you guys believe the pay-to-play type thing is necessary just of growing pains for upcoming artists? Or is it ethically wrong? Should people be doing it? I was hearing people talking about it.
I don't think it's ethically wrong. I don't think it's necessary for upcoming artists either. In my opinion, pay-to-play is all about value. It's like when you put on a show, right? If an artist gets booked for a show, there's two parties involved. The party that's throwing the event and the artist. You feel what I'm saying? So at the indie level, at a small scale, if you're an artist and you might have 2 fans, you might have 2 friends that'll come to a show with you, literally. You know what I'm saying? You could be the hottest artist in the world, doesn't matter. You got 2 people that'll come to a show. Say if the show or the showcase or whatever event you're going to, if it's lit, if it's fucking 200 people there, 100 people there, is what value, what is that artist bringing to the table? So in some situations, pay to play, I feel like it's just business. I feel like a lot of people take it way too personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But I don't think it's necessary. You don't have to do it.
It's a part of the game, be a part of that.
Yeah, you don't have to do it, but it's an opportunity. Like, I look at it like, you know, it's an opportunity sometimes. You might want to do it if it makes sense for you. You can make the best out of the situation. That's up to the artist, you know what I'm saying?
What you think, so?
Me personally, I don't believe in it. When I first started, like first got in the game, I had a super bad experience with somebody that was pushing me to do it, and from that moment on, I really bothered me. I wouldn't really get involved with it, and I'm not gonna sit there and say it's you know what I mean, it's not really ethical, because like I told you before, to each his own. You know what I mean? For me personally, not for me. You know, because I've come to find out that when you do things like that, people expect something great. You know what I mean? So it's like I'd rather come in with no expectations. You know, and it's just like I feel like I just gotta find people who have good music and you know, that can bring a few people out. At the same time, I've moved away from showcases. I'm only looking to do like mid-level to larger acts. So a lot of that, the opener is just a bonus. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the headliners. You know, really draw a crowd and stuff like that. So for me, it's not for me. I had bad experience when I first started 4 or 5 years ago. That I'll never do it again. But you know, that's where I'm at with it.
And you know, I've been seeing the people that you be booking and putting shows on, and I really just honestly be fascinated by the pocket of people I have no idea exists, but have fans.
That's the beautiful
thing
about the music. That's the beautiful thing about the game.
Yeah, like similar to being an A&R, like for labels, you gotta be an A&R with the shows.
Right.
But you gotta do a little more. It's like, how can I find somebody who has similar music and okay music to the artist that I'm bringing, and can bring a few fans out. So you know, you gotta look at all that. You know what I mean? And that factors into even booking artists sometimes. Because it's like, you know, now sometimes, because I book a lot of artists who aren't really known yet, to like national scale. Like I prefer that. You know what I mean? So it's like, can I think of a lineup of the openers I would want on the show before I even book this artist? Because that's gonna determine a lot. Because sometimes a lot of artists, they ask for too much money anyway, so it don't even be worth it.
Yeah, so that's most definitely, that's the biggest thing. It's like, it's really an art to the shit, for real, because like he was saying, a lot of artists overcharge, so you want to find an artist that obviously it makes sense financially to still do it, but they have a wave that's still popping.
Right. Yeah.
People think it's easy. It's
definitely not. It's an art. It's really an art to this shit, man. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I know I can't do that facet of like media or energy, because like, one, I don't have an ear for it. Like, most shit just adds to me. So it's like I can't even fathom somebody paying for this ticket. I'm like, this shit ain't gonna never work.
Right.
There'll never be anything. Niggas pop in a few months. So that and I think that's just where the buck stops for me. So I just would never know. So I be feeling like, you know, I'm assuming that you don't like everybody you book or even you, but you just aware enough to know that I know people like this, or I know this can work at least.
I mean, it's better if you like the music, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But it's best, you know. It's like it's really not that personal. It's not about because I like people. The artists I fuck with, people might not even like them. It's not about me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most people hate my favorite rapper.
Because you're not the one buying the ticket.
Yeah, like it's not. You feel what I'm saying? So,
but you got to be able to have the ear for the foresight.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's like like you said, it's like, can this work in the market? And that's another thing. The Philly market is very, very tough. It's like you know, I mean, it's the most, you know what I'm saying, respectful way, but it's like a third world country in terms of like.
I wasn't expecting that one.
In terms of like the fandom, like it's like
God damn, wait a minute.
A lot of shows that do very well.
Cut the mics out.
A lot of shows that do very well in New York and LA, Chicago, blah blah, won't do well in Philly, and it's just because people are behind it. You know what I'm saying? People are behind on the ear.
Yeah.
And you know, so that's even harder. You know what I mean? But a lot of artists I book, I don't listen to a lot of them. I try to. Sometimes I don't like it, but if I feel like it can work, I mean, doing research there. You know what I mean?
Okay. What's I about to say? What city would you guys say right now is moving the most? Got the most momentum, got the most energy, some of the best artists. Who's popping these days?
That's a good question. Man. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you who's popping. I'm gonna be real with you. I'll be feeling out. I mean, locally, I could name some names, but on a national scale, I kind of listen to the same people that I've been listening to. Like Nipsey Hussle.
Album of the year?
Yeah, definitely album of the year. Victory Lap album of the year for sure.
Who album of the year?
I can't answer that question. I like what I like.
But
so,
you know, like I have like a small
one of them young boys.
I got a small pocket of artists I listen to. I try to listen. I give everything a chance. You feel what I'm saying? But I can't even call it right now, man. Who's next? Honestly, I don't even know.
That just reminded me something I wanted to say. When you said that a lot of music, like you may listen to a project and it's like, yeah, like two of these stood out and the rest was just nothing. Even though I fuck with him, that's honestly how I feel about Russ. Like his music is just cool, but like it's like the replay value, it factor just don't be there. It's like this. If somebody else is playing this, I could just sit in the car and listen to it. But it's like,
yeah, I feel like now I'm starting like artists like a lot of people think my music trash. Just stuff I listen to. It's like not that good.
Your taste, man.
But I realized I think I like music where I feel like I don't even gotta feel certain. Like, I don't even gotta feel like I'm there, but I like music that where people actually saying something, like actually telling a story, or you know what I mean. And you know, sometimes it is missing from a lot of people's music. Like I'll probably catch a lot of hate from this, but I do feel like sometimes people like, for example, like Travis Scott is just making up shit, just rapping. Of
course.
And it sounds good. It sounds good, but for me, it's not for me.
It's like the one person I think everybody agrees that he don't be saying shit.
And
but we like the way it sounds.
And I can't listen to like a lot of.
It don't do it for me either.
Yeah, like a lot of people say, oh, this person rapping like this, that person rapping like that. To me, he's saying something. So to me, I like it, and
like,
I don't gotta relate so much.
Yeah,
but
I mean, Travis Scott, I wouldn't call him a lyrical rapper at all.
But you don't gotta be lyrical. But you gotta paint a story.
You don't think he's saying it? If
Sometimes
you check out his album, right? You don't think you don't hear like a narrative or like in any of his songs or like. He has a whole song saying "Stop trying to be God." That's not saying anything.
No, I mean it might be in some.
Touche. Like,
to me,
he just don't do it for me. It's like
I fuck with.
I can't even
Scott.
explain it.
To me, I fuck with more of the production and like.
It's amazing production.
The vibe, it puts you in the
cinematic as shit.
Yeah, but he's not lyrical or nothing like that.
It's a cool
I don't know who's next. In Philly, man, 7 Minutes to LA. It's a production group. They're dope. Army's in, Matty Moonshine, and Solomon Caesar. They're dope. They got a lot of work. I think they got some work with like Ish Williams and a couple dudes from South Jersey. You know what I mean? Tierra Whack look like she about to be the next one, in my opinion.
This is no shade or hate. And I only bring this up because we was talking about it earlier. To me, she be looking industry playing this shit. I'm not even saying she is, because I know she been out here for a long time, whatever, but it's just, to me, it's, the way she moving is just crazy.
I feel like she does.
And to me, I'm willing to say it now. Again, I respect it, but that shit is trash to me.
What?
The music.
The album? Yeah, don't fuck with it.
It's trash. I don't get the shit. But she can rap.
Right.
Clearly, we know she can rap. You know, when she's in her freestyle bag, she can rap. But as far as the music, that shit's trash. But it's working, so I gotta respect it. And she's from Philly, so that's what's up. And I respect her story. I remember she was Dizzle, that shit.
Yeah, so
and she
that's the
moved her way
thing.
up.
So she was that, and then she was whack for a while. But like the stuff you see now, she was always like that. She always had those ideas.
Right.
But she just needed to push behind it. So I think she just finally found a perfect situation to where somebody believes in her that can put something behind it. You know what I'm saying? Inner scoop, and I feel like that's where it's at. I'm more so interested in seeing her next batch of music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like this whole 15-minute thing, I think it was really smart to put her on the map. And again, she had a backing. If it was just her doing like independently, I don't think it would have had that effect. But I think it was a cool effect. It got people interested because that aesthetic
Gets the people going. We don't know what it means.
and the look attracts people a lot.
Yeah.
So I mean, for me personally, I'm a fan of it. I think I'm very interested in seeing the next. You know what I'm saying?
I remember one day I was in this room, you know, they were just playing it, whatever. Everybody watching the video. They was like, "Oh my god, this is my favorite part. Oh my god, this is amazing. What is this? This is
That's
a
a
visual
wave.
masterpiece."
That's a wave, man.
And I was like,
Yeah, I really
I
fuck with her.
was like, this is like,
I fuck with
again,
her
my
because
ear.
she
I don't
knows-
beat her. I don't get why this shit.
I fuck with her because I feel like she knows exactly, like, she can articulate her creative vision very well. You know what I'm saying? And most artists struggle with doing that. I feel like she does it very well. You know what I mean? So that's hard to do. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out for being from Philly.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
That's all I got. But people, I feel like people in Chicago got a lot of these new young niggas pop.
They did. I don't know if it's as much any now.
Oh, got Chance, Vic.
Chance ain't new though.
They are old.
Nigga like 25 though, but
They
like,
are. I mean, that's what I'm
shit.
saying. Chief Keef new. Chief Keef 23.
Yeah,
He
they've
old.
been around. People
but
heard
Chief
them.
Keef pop
Chief Keef
before
is like
Chance pop though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. he
Yo,
did.
there's no way you trying to say Chance is
Chance
a rapper.
is not new, bro. People been trying to say he's new for like ever.
I know Ass Rap came out 5 years ago, but
Like, people still
And
try
so
to
did
say
Chief Keef.
if I
What,
was like 2011,
about 7 years ago.
like 2011. Yeah, you fair enough. But I don't know. I just feel like, okay, remember, I'm not even talking about just new necessarily. I'm just talking about who just got the most talent, really. Like who really got a lot of shit going on from the city.
Right.
And I was thinking about all these niggas that's from like, I listened to Sabler recently.
That's true.
I know
That's true.
people like No Name. I can't really get into her yet, but her, Nick Jenkins, Vic, Chance, somebody else too. But like a lot of them, but they all. What was fascinating to me, they all was like in the same circle though. Like they all knew each other and shit beforehand. I'm like,
They got
that's
two different
really
pockets of rap, which is interesting.
Right.
Because they got literally the street side,
Right.
the drill rap, and then they got
Yeah, so you put all that with the drill niggas. That's
Yeah.
like 15 niggas
No, for
just
sure.
in the last decade that are all.
I would say they're probably the most talented state in terms of like what's out there. You know what I mean? Because they literally got both sides of the
That's true.
spectrum.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And I feel LA got a nice crop of people. Of course, a lot of them been out for a minute now.
Right.
As far as them still moving now, versus from TDE to Nipsey finally got his shot.
Yeah,
to really
definitely.
get on the thing. YG still moving. Dom fell off, but people still like him apparently.
Dom ain't fall off, man. Dom got some shit. I fuck with his shit. You ain't like his latest project?
I don't like Dom in a very long time.
For real? A lot of people, I'm hearing a lot of that. I like it, me personally.
Okay.
It's like, I can see why people don't like it though.
He just don't hit the same. Of course, he still got the vibe. Dom gonna be Dom.
Yeah.
He still kill features though. I
Yeah.
love what he did on Double Cup.
I would like, he's an artist I would like to see drop more often, like more music.
He didn't be on his like. Well, then again, I be seeing shit. I remember he did like them EPs as well, like with
With Hit Boy.
Hit
right?
Boy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, he probably
Yeah.
really dropped a pretty consistent on low the last 2 years in the fall off.
Yeah.
Who y'all think? You say you think Cole gonna drop before the year's over? Anything else you think you're looking forward to at least, or you think will it drop?
Looking forward to Glizzy dropping again.
What is it, Hefe 7? What is it?
Looking forward to that.
Is 21 dropping this year?
I'm not a fan of 21 anymore.
I know that,
Isn't
but
he dropping though?
He probably will.
Like it's over for him. You just
Nah,
can't
not
get
over.
into it no more.
Well, I liked it when he was more gritty.
Right,
Like
right,
he was
you said
he
that.
was super gritty. That's when I had the fro and everything. I was like, wow. We probably remember those days. I was 21 guy. But I feel like good for him. He crossed over, made a lot more money than the SoundCloud wave. But to me, the music isn't the same. But I loved him when he was like super ratchet. Like that was 21. I like. So he's not as ratchet anymore. So it's like I'm not really that much of a fan.
Anything else?
Damn, I don't know. A lot of people already dropped this year though. A lot of artists
In
dropped.
September, so like I said, Fab probably dropped some bullshit.
I'm looking for the Ari Lennox.
Dreamville Girl or that's somebody else?
That's Dreamville, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never listened yet, but I see a lot of people like her.
I'm looking forward to her. Hope she drops some new music.
It's funny, like I'm listening to the new Black. That's probably fuck with heavy right now.
Yeah, I just tuned into that. Fuck with that.
And I actually like a lot of new singers, whatever. Mel. I feel like with the woman, they all sound the fucking same. Like with the whisper, mystical,
I hear what you're
airy
saying. Yeah,
type
the whole
sound.
vibe to her.
Her.
Like, that whole vibe.
I just saw a new girl. People was going crazy on the timeline. Summer Walker. I only heard one song, but that one song. I feel like Janae might have started that kind of way. What these people and I'd be like, it's decent quality music. But I'd be like, I don't want to download this shit. Though. Like, it's just one. Put that shit on the fucking playlist. It's all the same song. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a lot of females I listen to right now. I'm trying to change that though, but it's not a lot I listen to. Like, I like Kamaya, but she hasn't. I don't know what happened to her.
Yeah, I only heard one song from her. Who is it that I listen to? Wait, hold on. I got somebody else.
I like one of Sweetie's songs. Good.
I just found out she made music like a week ago. I just be seeing her titties all the time.
That's the thing. It's to me, it's like so many artists. It's like, yo, you really gotta pick. You really gotta have your picks. It's
That's
impossible.
why Tierra is so important now. Because if she's nobody's doing it like her.
Yeah,
Very female wave.
I have to give her that for sure. People gassed up Rhapsody, but that's cool though. See what she does next. The album wasn't that amazing. It was good though. But
People call it album of the year. I didn't hear it. I don't listen to a lot of stuff by IU people, honestly.
What was it? Yeah, but for the rest of the year, I guess Cole might, Fab. He shouldn't, but he probably will. But you're right. I can't even think
a
of
lot of people drop. That's why I said Cole, because Wayne's about to drop.
Wayne.
So who else is about to be?
He could probably drop again, right?
You think this year? I think next year.
Get that shit off in December,
so?
Get
I
that
guess
shit off
it's
in the fourth quarter.
It's like it's wide open.
Fuck the year up. I'm still mad niggas slept on
Well,
wins and
it's
losses.
like,
That album was amazing.
Yeah, they did sleep. They
Niggas
really
don't
slept
get the
on that,
credit.
John, y'all. They really did. It was a great album.
Have you heard about the Young Buck?
Uzi dropping.
Oh, yes? That's gonna be fun.
Most likely, he should.
That's gonna be fun.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the big. That's gonna be the big fourth quarter, John. Probably.
That's what's up. Did you hear about the Young Buck situation?
The what?
Young Buck, remember from G Unit?
What happened?
So apparently he fucked a tranny. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
shit.
not even say tranny, transsexual. 'Cause my
Oh,
tranny
wow,
is funny,
damn.
offensive, whatever. So, but it proposed an interesting question to me. So I don't know the full details. Of course, I wasn't in the fucking room.
Yeah.
But to my knowledge, it was a man that turned himself into a woman.
Yeah.
Full-fledged transition. Young Buck was fucking her for a minute. She exposed him. Now he's mad. I don't know what happens. Hopefully this nigga don't kill her and then go to jail forever. Hopefully he don't go that far. But a lot of niggas are like that, whatever. But my thing was, if I found out I was fucking this girl, I say I fucked her one time or whatever. I fucked her a few times, and she's like, "Yo, by the way, I was nigga before." Me personally, I'm not gonna kill the bitch, beat her the fuck up, whatever, this and that. I'm gonna be instantly turned off by this knowledge, but move on. What do you guys think about that? Do you think if y'all find out, y'all gonna like just lose your fucking mind, or y'all be able to just move on?
Man,
this and
that's,
that? Like,
but that's vicious, man. It's like, yo, how can you? I don't know about that, man. I wouldn't kill, of course, like.
yeah, don't doubt yourself.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't do that, but it's like.
But what do you think? It, like, you can imagine yourself really being enraged. Of course, I'm not even saying I'd be like, "Oh, that's what's up." Bet, shake hands, nice meeting you. But no, it would be. I would be mad.
I would be mad.
But I'll be able to get past it. I feel like a lot of niggas be like, they can't even get past it.
Yeah, but that would be like some traumatic shit, though.
Why though?
Because it's.
To your knowledge, it was a woman. To your knowledge, it was a woman.
But it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But when you was in it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's like after the fact, you like, damn, that's crazy. You feel me? That would fuck me up.
I'm honestly genuinely confused on
That would fuck me up.
on how essentially an artificial vagina could feel the same as.
Like, how didn't he know?
Yeah, I don't know about
that's
that.
the thing.
Did he really
not
not? Because I
know?
don't know how I'll be in a situation. Like I said, I literally don't know.
Like, how the fuck didn't y'all
I don't know
both
how
know
we put him in a
that? Let's
situation.
be real, man.
Yeah, there's some great technology out there these days. I
You
can
know what I'm
only
saying?
assume.
He might have knew. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it in person.
Niggas be doing a lot of shit.
Real
Shout out to
shit.
Mr. C. Remember that whole
Yeah,
thing?
he's
Hot
out
Dog
of
Southern?
pocket, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Blocked us to the radio station, confessed and everything. Niggas
Crazy,
gotta, if you
bro.
gay nigga, just let it
That's
out.
what
It's
I'm
okay.
saying,
Like, it's
like, that
you,
shit is
my nigga,
wild,
you are,
bro.
what a time to be alive. You're in the perfect era, the perfect time. It is okay. It's not a big deal no more. Like, niggas can't be just living
Yeah.
false lies and.
Yeah, that would be wild. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I would be fucked up. Like, mentally fucked up. I'm just be real. I'm just honest.
Okay, what do you guys be thinking about, like, the idea of the old artists? The old version. I miss the old Kanye. Is that an overblown sentiment? And I be feeling like recently, like, is it like is it really realistic to be expecting people to be at a certain level to your liking just forever? Or is it like, no, people have the right to grow and it's up to you to like it or not? Or some people really do just change, though, when it's like not in an organic way, maybe, quote unquote? What do you got?
I feel like
So also, I'm starting to think about Kendrick. I need one more album for
People
Kendrick,
have to
but I'm starting
evolve.
to think like, Kendrick.
yeah,
I
artists
miss the
have
old
have
Kendrick.
to evolve, but of course you're gonna have your favorite period of an artist's career. That's
Mhm.
natural. But I think it would be silly to expect the artist to make the same music over a long, like 15-year, 20-year career. You know what I'm saying?
Is
Yeah,
it-
I mean, I think they're going to have to grow, but at the same time, also, it's like, did they really evolve, or is your ear just changing? It's not really a thing anymore.
Yeah, is it
you know what I
you?
mean?
Yeah,
So, like, I mean, for me, it was like, that's how I felt with 21, you know what I mean? So, you know, I feel like he changed a little bit. He didn't change his content, but just the whole, you know what I mean?
Approach,
The whole
style.
approach was different, but look at, I was a huge Trey Songz fan growing up.
You can be disrespecting Trey, man.
Like, but I stopped liking Trey Songz. I felt like he was switching up. But maybe my ear was just changing because it sounded like apparently he still make the same music. So maybe
Yeah, I
it's
think
just
the
me.
sound-
Maybe
yeah,
maybe I just wasn't into it no more.
Is it you or them?
It might just be me. So I mean,
Yeah, it really hits me because, for instance, my favorite rapper ever is Wale.
Okay.
And I used to be in the thick of the debates and I missed the old Wale, energy changed to him, raw, da 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 da. I'm like, nigga, it's still the same. Yes, maybe the beats are different, the sonics, but he's still the same. The content, the purpose of the music is just still the same. But now, like the past year or two, I'm like, no, this shit is different now. Like, it's changed.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, there is a such thing, whatever. Or if people like with the whole Eminem shit, like.
Eminem fell off.
And I
Yeah.
agree, but now I feel people like me used to like him.
I fucked with the Marshall Mathers joint.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
So I used to be
Yeah.
a really big Eminem fan, like all the albums. But now you got people like me group with the niggas who always hated Eminem this whole time,
Right.
saying the same shit. And now they're like, we told y'all he been ass. Like, no, he literally changed.
Yeah,
Like,
he
it's not
definitely
the
did.
same. Like, I can still, yes, he always been the type of person you gotta be in the mood to listen to. But Marshall Mathers is still fire if you go listen
It
to
is.
that album, Eminem Show.
That's a classic album. Marshall
Yeah,
Mathers.
but like, so, Kanye, that's fucking case study in
Kanye's
itself.
still my guy, man. That's still my
The
guy.
word.
Yeah, I'm a kind of. I don't see what.
Yeah, he did it for you.
I don't see. I mean, it was alright. It could have been better,
Oh.
but it wasn't as. It had some dope. It had some definitely moments on that album. You know
It
what
was
I'm
7 songs. I mean, moments in there, like,
I fuck with it. I fuck with that joint. I like Kanye. I'm a fan of Kanye. That's just me. Everyone, I know a lot of people don't fuck with him right now, but I fuck with his shit.
I actually like Lupe too.
Lupe was my
I
guy.
was a huge Lupe
man.
fan. Everybody said I love Lupe. I had the
Lupe.
little I was a Lupe fan. Yo, I actually heard
Lupe
one of
was-
his songs, Pins and Needles.
I know that.
I came across it like 2 weeks ago, and I ain't heard it in years, but I can still spit it word for word.
Lupe,
Like,
yeah,
it's just
Lupe was
fire.
nasty.
The Cool.
The Cool was my shit.
The Cool, that shit was different.
Lupe started changing when he came out with like Dumb It Down and stuff like that.
That's when he was doing his bag though.
He went
After that
all the
album,
way-
because he started focusing on his group, on his label, and then that's why he kind of like after that I was like, all right, this one's
I think that
Superstar is my shit.
I fuck with remember he dropped what was that joint called? The Great American Rap Album.
That's to me the most underrated album of all time.
That shit was hot.
It's Fool Liquor too.
Yeah,
and niggas trashed it. I'm like, and that's how I knew it was over. He was never gonna be able to regain what he had before it was over. And I feel some people say, but anyway, the point is like it's always this. I miss this, and I feel there is credence to it and validity in some regard. Actually, I would say most. I think most niggas really do just like it's the difference between like, you know, a guy used a GOAT for example, Hov.
Right.
Hov has changed. He's evolved, but he didn't lose the essence of what he did, what made him great.
Yeah.
That's why he's still just better than everybody. He's still great. Like ain't no trash albums. Some better than others. Some maybe I had to go back to it, but Hov's not one bad album to me.
I agree.
Kanye does.
Kanye take more risks though. That's all good.
Hey, that's a point.
Kanye, you know what I'm saying? I can't even compare.
You stumped me.
You can't even compare. You can't compare Hov to Kanye musically. They on two different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but also I still say it though because there's people who took less risk than Hov and still made bad albums though.
True.
So I still say it's a testament to be like, man, I got 13 albums. I was just at least a 7. I was just at least good.
Yeah. With the Eminem point, I feel like people don't like. I mean, me personally, I don't like Eminem anymore because I feel like it's because I've gotten older. Like his content is like, what does he rap about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what does Eminem rap about? Like real shit.
Remember that song Without Me?
Man.
I saw the video on the timeline the other day and I was like, this shit is trash. Like, and again, that was an Eminem show. I still love that album because I know the other songs on that. But I was like, yeah, this is really anything. This whole song is this is a prisoner of the moment shit. Yeah. He was able to do anything. He would impersonate people in the video. That shit was just popping back then. I just like Britney Spears and shit. But yeah, this is a song Hov would never. Hov would never. So you still don't got no potential album of the year? Or just favorites besides Youngboy?
Man, I gotta look, man.
How about you? Besides Nipsey, who you like?
Payroll Giovanni.
I see a lot of people. Yeah, not a lot. I see people.
Payroll Giovanni, John is hot. Nipsey, John is hot. Damn.
Jeezy might drop.
It's not album of the year, but
I
enjoy Beast Mode too.
Oh, you did? I saw that faded pretty fast.
Damn.
Future's another one I feel like isn't the old Future at all.
I agree.
I don't like Future. I like certain songs now. Certain songs hit like.
So where's the cutoff?
So to me, after
I mean, you be day one with shit.
Monster was the pinnacle because I was going through a time, a real depressed time during Monster, and he like literally helped me through a super bad heartbreak. I was drinking crazy, like I was a depressed boy. I was talking about earlier. So he helped me throughout that. But then I feel like after Monster was the pinnacle, Beast Mode 2 was the climax coming down. But a lot of people like 56 Nights, I think that project was trash. Like I hate trap niggas. I thought this song was trash. I thought the whole project was terrible. And after that, I thought he made shit music for the most part. But then when I do hear, with the exclusion of March Madness, but then when I do hear Red Light, that's on the Beast Mode album, and then Hate the Real Me, that's when I feel the old Future, like what he's talking about, we singing and shit. That's when I'm like, all right, yo, this not singable harmonizing. That's when I'm like, yo, yeah, this the old Future, like, because I really like the old Future. Like, I like Future from 2011, like 2010, like Future the Wizard. You think Future nobody know about.
You think Future like over? Because to me, I fuck with him heavy, but I feel like he was dropping so much. If he fell back for a period of time, I think people would appreciate it.
I'm done calling.
I think the music changed though, because I feel like even the stuff that he dropped, it's like I genuinely didn't like it. So it's like I like, yo, this is not good. You know what I mean? So it's like now. Before then, I used to like when the Future dropped album, I used to have to listen to every song. Like that's how I was 21 too, blah blah blah. But with Future is like now it's the point where I don't gotta listen to nothing on it. You know what I mean? Like
you already know.
Like the only reason I listened to Beast Mode 2 because I knew Beast Mode 1 was good and the Zato with the pianos, I knew it would be something I liked. You know what I mean? But the project with Thug, I didn't listen to it. I haven't listened to it to this day. I'm not interested. I'm not really young.
Oh, the Thug Jones, the slime language Jones is hot.
Really? I like another person, features. I'm all for the Thug features, songs. Can't do it. But that's funny though. But I've tried it. I've called Future being done like two to three times by now. This nigga keep going. He keep like, even though Superfly was trash, but I saw a lot of people like the soundtrack.
The soundtrack I like.
But it would still seem successful though. So that to me, that's another benchmark for him to keep going. Like I thought he was done. Then he dropped Hendrix, and people loved that. And
Hendrix was good. Also, a lot. So Hendrix was good as well. But like Evolve, I didn't like.
Got you. Purple Rain.
I didn't like Purple Rain. I didn't listen to none of that.
Dirty Sprite 2. That was like really like.
Dirty Sprite 2 was.
That was good.
That was a big deal.
That was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
That
To
was
me,
the
it wasn't
start.
old Future.
Oh yeah.
Dirty Sprite 2 was when people started. He transformed into.
Yeah, that was like
Superstar. Nationwide Future.
Yeah, mainstream Future.
Because I was at the first Future concert in Philly in 2012 when he dropped Honest. And
that's when niggas thought it was over.
It's like 600 people there at the Trop, and it was girls with their dudes and all the niggas acting tough and shit. Bro, I was in that joint screaming word for word. I was going crazy.
I won.
I was going crazy. So like I remember that Future. You know what I mean?
Okay. So to close out, did you guys enjoy yourself today?
Of course.
Good conversation. Second time, first time here.
Yeah, man. I like your show too, man. Consistent, bro.
Appreciate it. You come back.
Appreciate you having me. Appreciate you having me. Sorry about being late. My apologies.
You good? Drop your social. People know where to find y'all at.
Twitter H88, all spelled out, all letters. Instagram H.88, all letters.
Twitter and Instagram is 2_ Veli, 2_ Veli. Veli brand company pages. Veli brands VELI BRAND. Both socials.
Shout out to the brand. Shout out to Mayor Fontaine. Shout out to Sound Gallery.
Yes, sir.
And RightonQuelive, talk about it. We are out.